Hey gang, Will here from the Ashland Fly Shop, and here we are, June 1. So if you're a trout fisher and you look forward to this time of year, this is it. It's really game on from now for the next, I think this year, the next couple months, we're just going to have some really outstanding fishing. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the region, but we'll jump right into the upper river, upper Rogue right now, because that's our backyard, and what's happening is something we look forward to all year long, which is the annual salmon fly hatch. So really lots and lots of insect activity. Was up there earlier this week, and lots of insect activity, lots of bugs on the branches and stuff on the side of the river. Lots of bugs flying around. Just really neat. It's always really great to see that. Did a little fishing. So we started at the kind of a little bit lower down between Shady Cove and the Holy Water, the dam. We started at Rogue Elk Park and saw lots of insect activity, as I mentioned, but not a lot of hookups in there. So I think the thing to do is probably go in the evening at this point. I think that would be a good bet. You're going to see a little more fish activity. And if you have a chance to drift, I think that's going to be your best bet for getting in front of fish. But I do expect those fish to really key in on those bugs, as we go on here. It felt like was just really getting going, and that those fish were still getting used to seeing those bugs. So we did see several fish take flies. As we worked our way up to the Holy Water, lots of insect activity up there as well. Not quite as much as we saw down lower, but still quite a bit, and there were definitely fish on them. Very, very typical Holy Water fishing session with fish kind of perking up for a while and eating naturals and then going down, and always during the catch rates at that time are good. But really seeing fish feeding along the banks, feeding in the kind of the froth and the foam from the big plume of water coming out, fish in there. It's a really challenging area to fish, but there is a lot of activity up there. Not as much activity on the lower end of the Holy Water as we can see sometimes, but lots of fish in that middle section to the upper section. So it's on. It's go time. It's time to go up there. We're into those phases of the hatch, which is, if you watched my Holy Water preview, then you have a sense of that, like kind of what's going on. I would say we're going right into the peak of the hatch. So really a good time, and good amounts of fish being caught up there. So good time to be up there. Moving on to the Klamath is a place that I'd really like to get to soon. The flows are coming down and the bugs are out. I've heard some good feedback from bugs, but not good fishing, not good catch activity down there yet. But it's definitely on my list. One of the next places I'd like to go is drift that Iron Gate section. So I'll share that with you as soon as I'm able to do that and get that info. But I would do that if that's on your mind, something that you're thinking about doing, fishing that Iron Gate Dam to Klamath on. I would really take a look at that. That should be some pretty good fishing in there right now. Down into Northern California, we like to fish down there a lot. As you know, Upper Sacramento is still about 1,500 where it's going into the lake, so still quite high. Obviously coming down quite a bit in the last week or 2 weeks, definitely on the march down, but still a lot of water moving through there. Certainly going to be lower the higher up you go, but still going to be a little bit different river than you're used to midsummer. I'm still very surprised to see the McCloud is really holding great with the flows. They're about 300 still, and I'm very surprised and happy to see that. So good conditions there. Good time to go to the McCloud and fish either the upper or the lower. Would be a very good bet at this point. And moving on around the bend there, Hat Creek and all those fisheries there, and more eastern California, those are all going to be in pretty good shape as well. So that's what we're looking at now. That's what we're focused on, and we're going to be spending a little time on the Upper Rogue and the Upper Klamath. And please give us a call, and we'd be happy to share any up-to-date information with you that we can. So thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon.